Hello everybody, hello, welcome back to the Dugout Football Channel where the Premiership returns at the weekend, the Scottish Premiership returns at the weekend. We've had the dreaded international break, but it is finally over and now we can basically focus on club football. So before I begin, please hit the subscribe button, please smash the like button, and yeah, share the video if you want to as well. So let's have a quick look on how I did in match week 6. Mixed week, has to be said. It was a very, very mixed week. I got the Livingston and Hamilton Rangers and Celtic outcomes, but no perfect scores. And yeah, there was a shock at Rugby Park where Kilmarnock won 4-0 against Dundee United. Absolutely unbelievable result that is for Kilmarnock. Now, obviously, as I said before obviously the international break came in, I did say I was keeping a tally of people's scores with this with the Scottish Premiership, and I've done a wee table. So the table stands at the moment. Roberto Hollis, I will leave a link up in the eye, and then you can basically go over and check him. He does Scottish Premiership predictions as well. He's top at the moment. Then it's me, and then it's so it's Roberto on 24, me on 23, Shane on 19, then Mike Eddy on 11, and then Reese Russell on 8, EZ Scotty on 8, and Ballum on 6. So these are the contributors who have been predicting every single week. So well done to you guys. Obviously, I will keep a tally of your scores as well. But we come into match week number 7, and we've got some very good games. It has to be said. We do have some. Got a cracker at Ibrox with Rangers against Dundee United. Celtic got a really tricky test, I think, away to Ross County. Hibernian play St Mirren. Livingston play Hamilton. Motherwell play St Johnstone, and Aberdeen play Kilmarnock. And that is the first place we go to. Is Aberdeen against Kilmarnock. The last 5 meetings between the sides have resulted in 2 wins to Aberdeen and 3 draws in there for good measure. And the last result was a 3-0 win to Aberdeen. Now Aberdeen, it has to be said, got a really good win against Hibernian. Obviously Martin Boyle gave away the penalty. Lewis Ferguson stepped up, managed to get the winning goal, which was a very, very good penalty for them. But Aberdeen defended really, really well against Hibernian, and it's a very good win for them. And I think the international break came at the wrong time for Aberdeen. They're in very, very good form. I think they can continue that because obviously they are at home. They have got Kilmarnock, but Kilmarnock are coming off the back of a 4-0 win over Dundee United, and we've probably seen one of the goals of the season. Basically, from Kilmarnock's box, they break. Basically a great ball out to Nakamba. He plays a lovely, lovely ball to the far side. Gary Dicker plays it to Rory McKenzie, and McKenzie just chips Siegrist from the edge of the box. Absolutely wonderful finish. If Lionel Messi had scored that, then they would be waxing lyricals over that. It was a cracking goal from Rory McKenzie. So, Kilmarnock have started the season very, very well. So, going to be a very tricky game to call. But I'm going to go for an Aberdeen win in this one. I think Aberdeen will win this game. I think it'll be very, very close. But I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Aberdeen in this game. I think it'll be a very close game. But Aberdeen to come out winners by 2-1. Livingston against Hamilton now. The last 5 between the sides have resulted in 2 wins to Livy, 2 draws and 1 win to Hamilton. And the last result was a 0-0 draw between Livingston and Hamilton. Livingston getting off the mark with their first victory of the season against Ross County last time out. A very good victory it was. Obviously, Ross County did play the majority of the match with 10 men. Carol Tramarco got sent off. And obviously, Livingston got the win in the end. Big Bad John Guthrie got the winning goal. It was a very, very good header, to be fair. Yes, it did look like I can see why Ross County were complaining, but it was a very good header from John Guthrie, and it's looking like Livingston. I think that win has definitely helped them for sure. Now can they basically go on and get another win? I think they can. Hamilton, another defeat to Rangers by 2-0. At least you can say they were in the game for most of it. They did have a couple of chances right at the end as well to maybe get a consolation goal in that, but yeah, Hamilton, you don't play the Old Firm every week, so I think they'll be pretty pleased to get those two out of the way very very quickly. But because it's at home, Livingston, good home record that they have since last season. I'm going to go for a Livy win. I think the Livy will win this one. Livingston 2, Hamilton 0 in this game. Motherwell against St Johnstone now. The last 5 between the sides resulted in 3 wins to Motherwell, 2 wins to St Johnstone. The last result was a 4-0 win to Motherwell. Motherwell, it has to be said, they are pretty glad that the international break came at the right time. They can basically regroup, refocus. Yes, they're bottom of the league, but they have faced some really, really tricky teams in that period as well. But yeah, they'll definitely need to try and get off the mark. It is 1 win in 12 now for Stephen Robinson's men. It's not a very good record at all for Motherwell. So looking at it, it'll be a very interesting game because obviously St Johnstone are coming off the back of a 1-0 win over St Mirren. Pretty dominant, it has to be said. They were pretty dominant against St Mirren, and it was a very good win in the end for Callum Davidson. But looking at this game, Motherwell do need to get a win. They do need to get a win to get off the bottom. But I'm going to go for a draw here. I don't think there has been many draws between Motherwell and St Johnstone. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw here. I think Motherwell will find it pretty difficult to get a win there. St Johnstone are a very good side away from home as well, so I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Bit of a surprise. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Rangers against Dundee United now. The last 5 between the sides have resulted in 4 wins to Rangers and 1 win to Dundee United, interestingly enough. And the last result was a 3-1 win to Dundee United in the Scottish Cup, which is very, very interesting indeed. Rangers, very, very good. 5 wins, 1 draw in there. Obviously, clean sheet in every single game this season. Haven't conceded a goal. They do look a very, very dangerous side, Rangers. My worry would be is if they get an injury to one of the strikers. Obviously, Morelos is still at the club as we speak. Then I do think they are a bit of a worry as well. Kemar Roof, he is a good striker. Obviously, they've got the big Swedish boy Etienne as well. So, Rangers have got a good squad for sure. Dundee United, it's just gone a little bit wrong recently, hasn't it? It's gone a real bit wrong for them recently. After very good wins against obviously Motherwell and obviously Kilmarnock Ross County. They've been on the back of 2 defeats in a row, and one was a 4-0 defeat to Kilmarnock. So they'll definitely want to get that out of their way for sure. But you are going to Ibrox. It's going to be a very tricky game for you. I think Dundee United are going to get another beating here. I'm going to go for a 3-0 win to Rangers. Rangers are in very good form at the moment, and I think that will carry them for sure. Rangers 3, Dundee United 0. Ross County against Celtic now. The last 5 between the sides have resulted in 5 wins to the champions, and the last result was a 4-1 win to Celtic. Now, Ross County, has to be said that they will be without Carl Tremarco, who was obviously sent off against Livingston. They could be without their manager as well. Stuart Kettlewell got a red card at the final whistle, obviously for something he said to John Beaton. Wasn't happy with the goal that Livingston scored. Yes, you could say that John Guthrie was climbing on his opponent, but it was a very good win for Livingston as well. Ross County, they did start the season very well. Just gone a wee bit pear-shaped recently, so they'll definitely need to improve for sure. Celtic coming off the back of a 3-0 win over Motherwell, very, very comfortable win it was. And obviously with Ryan Christie scoring for Scotland in the week as well, so he's in good form. He's in very, very good form for sure. It's going to be a very interesting game because obviously, like I said, you don't see Celtic on Saturday afternoon at 3 o'clock for some reason, so that's going to be something you'd have to say. But I'm going to go for a Celtic win. I think Celtic will win this one. Ross County 1, Celtic 3 in this game. And then finally we go to the 2020-21 Paisley Stadium. It's St Mirren against Hibernian. The last 5 between the sides resulted in 3 wins to Hibs and 2 draws, and the last result was a 2-1 win to Hibernian. St Mirren coming off the back of a 1-0 defeat to St Johnstone. Yeah, disappointing. It was a bit of a dominant performance from St Johnstone, as I've said, but they can take away for the fact that they are coming up against a side who were beaten for the first time last week against Aberdeen, and it wasn't a very good performance. It wasn't a very good game actually, Hibs Aberdeen. So they'll want to bounce back. They'll want to bounce back for sure. Jack Ross, of course, going back to his old club as well. So yeah, expect a good game here. Expect a good game. I'm going to go for the same result that actually happened last season. I'm going to go for a Hibs win. I do think St Mirren will make it difficult for them, but I'm going to go for a 2-1 win to Hibernian here in the game. But that is it. That is match week 7 done and dusted. If you want to leave your predictions, please leave them in the comment section down below. Obviously, there's a wee table going on. Obviously, if you are new, and obviously you do put your predictions in, then you will be added to the table. So basically, just get involved, guys. Honestly, do get involved with the predictions. It is very, very good to see lots of people joining in. But I'll give you my predictions really, really quickly. Aberdeen 2, Kilmarnock 1. Livingston 2, Hamilton 0. Motherwell 1, St Johnstone 1. Rangers 3, Dundee United 0. Ross County 1, Celtic 3, and St Mirren 1, Hibernian 2. So that is it. That is match week 7 done and dusted. As I've said, leave your predictions in the comment section down below. And also, if you guys have missed my predictions from basically match week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, then check out my Scottish Premiership predictions playlist as well, and you'll basically see that as well. But thank you very much for watching. If you are new around here, then please hit that subscribe button, smash a like on this video as well, and yeah, enjoy your Scottish Premiership weekend. Obviously, the international breaks. No international breaks now until I think November. I think that's right, November. And I think it's the middle of the November that we've got the international break again. But yeah, guys, obviously leave your predictions in the comment section down below. And yeah, if you are new around here, then obviously do hit that subscribe button. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Bye bye for now.